Hello, and welcome back to Immortal News. Today, we gather with heavy hearts to remember and honor the lives of beloved celebrities whose passing has been announced within the last 24 hours. Each name we share carries a legacy and a light that touched so many. As we go through these heartfelt tributes, we kindly ask for your support by giving this video a thumbs up. It truly means a lot to us, helping us continue to bring these tributes and celebrate the lives of those we've lost. Thank you for being here with us. Let's begin. Number 8. Saafir, the renowned rapper, producer, and actor, emerged as a pioneering force in West Coast hip-hop. Born Jonathan Saul Kane on August 23, 1970 in Oakland, California, he first gained attention as a dancer for Digital Underground, where his talent and charisma set him apart. Early collaborations with Tupac Shakur and his memorable role as Harold Lawson in the 1993 film Menace II Society highlighted his versatility. But his journey was not without challenges, as he often battled setbacks that tested his resilience. His debut album, Boxcar Sessions, became a benchmark in avant-garde hip-hop, celebrated for its complex lyricism and groundbreaking use of jazz rhythms. His 1994 rap battle against Casual and the Hieroglyphics crew, broadcast live on The Wake Up Show, cemented his reputation as a fearless lyricist. But even with these accomplishments, his career often struggled to gain the mainstream recognition it deserved, highlighting the tension between his creative brilliance and the industry's demands. He later joined forces with Roz Cass and Exhibit to form the influential group Golden State Warriors, showcasing his dynamic range within the hip-hop community. Outside music, Saafir's resilience defined him. In 1992, he survived a traumatic back injury from a plane crash, which later contributed to his use of a wheelchair. But his health challenges did not dampen his determination, as he continued to release impactful music, including Good Game, The Transition, which chronicled his personal struggles and spiritual growth. Saafir passed away on November 19, 2024, at the age of 54. Though his career was marked by challenges, his innovative artistry, fierce spirit, and enduring contributions to hip-hop will be celebrated for generations. Tributes to Saafir. Number 7. Ken Shorter, known for his role alongside Mick Jagger and Ned Kelly, captivated audiences with his versatility and charismatic performances throughout his career. Born in 1945 in Sydney, he originally worked as a police officer and truck driver, but a spark for the performing arts ignited within him, leading him to pursue acting, a decision that would leave an indelible mark on film and television. Ken's career began with a stint on the children's show Play School, where his warm demeanor made him a natural in front of the camera. His breakout role came with You Can't See Round Corners, showcasing his ability to portray complex characters. Yet, it was his starring turn in the cult classic Stone that solidified his status as an icon, influencing the later creation of Mad Max. Despite his success in low-budget but impactful productions, Ken also worked on international projects like Dragonslayer and Dragonheart, A New Beginning, proving his range. Shorter's contributions extended to theater, where he joined Sydney's Old Tote Theatre Company and brought life to timeless productions. But his journey wasn't without its challenges. His acting career faced pauses due to health issues, which ultimately led to his retirement in 2018. Even so, Ken's talent was undeniable, earning him recognition across continents with appearances in beloved TV series like Skippy the Bush Kangaroo and The Bill. Ken's personal life was shrouded in privacy, but his dedication to his craft spoke volumes. He passed away at the age of 79, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a lasting influence on Australian and international cinema. His work remains a testament to the power of passion and persistence. Tributes to Ken Shorter. Number 6. Bob "Butterbean" Love, a towering figure in basketball, is remembered for his incredible talent and resilience both on and off the court. Born on December 8, 1942, in Bastrop, Louisiana, Love's journey began in humble circumstances. Raised among 14 siblings, he grew up in the cotton fields with an indomitable spirit. But even in challenging times, his passion for sports shone brightly. At Morehouse High School, Love excelled in basketball and football, leading his teams to state championships. After graduating from Southern University, where he was a 3-time NAIA All-American, Love was drafted by the Cincinnati Royals in 1965. But his initial seasons in the NBA were marked by uncertainty until his trade to the Chicago Bulls in 1968. There, Love flourished, becoming a 3-time All-Star and earning All-NBA second-team honors twice. His versatility as a forward, combined with his fierce defense, made him a cornerstone of the Bulls. Despite his success, a stutter made public speaking daunting, creating challenges that extended beyond the basketball court. Love retired in 1977 but faced significant post-career hurdles. His stutter initially limited his career prospects, and he took a job as a dishwasher. Yet, with the support of mentors and his own determination, Love overcome this obstacle. His journey from adversity to triumph saw him become a motivational speaker and the Bulls' director of community affairs, inspiring countless individuals through his speeches and advocacy. Love passed away at the age of 81 after a battle with cancer. His legacy extends far beyond basketball. He is celebrated as a symbol of resilience and the power of perseverance. His life serves as a testament to triumph over adversity, leaving an indelible mark on the game and society. Tributes to Bob Love. Number 5. Arthur Frommer, the visionary behind the iconic Europe on $5 a day travel guide, transformed the way the world experienced tourism. Born on July 17, 1929, in Lynchburg, Virginia, to immigrant parents, he was raised in Jefferson City, Missouri, and later moved to Brooklyn, New York. His early life was marked by an insatiable curiosity and a passion for exploration. After earning his law degree from Yale, Frommer was drafted into the U.S. Army, where his deployment to Germany during the Korean War set the stage for his groundbreaking work in travel writing. In 1955, Frommer self-published The GI's Guide to Traveling in Europe, which evolved into the globally influential Europe on $5 a day in 1957. But his mission went beyond writing guides. He democratized travel. Frommer dismantled the notion that international exploration was exclusive to the wealthy, showing ordinary people how to navigate Europe affordably. Over decades, his guides expanded to include hundreds of destinations, selling over 75 million copies. Frommer's influence extended to television, radio, and even hotel development, but his true legacy lay in empowering countless individuals to connect with the world. He inspired wanderlust while emphasizing practicality and cultural appreciation. Despite his commercial success, Frommer remained deeply grounded, consistently advocating for accessible, enriching travel experiences. Arthur Frommer passed away at the age of 95, surrounded by loved ones at his Manhattan home. His death, due to complications from pneumonia, marks the end of an era, but leaves an enduring legacy. His vision reshaped global travel, and his work continues through his daughter Pauline and a team of devoted travel writers. Tributes to Arthur Frommer. Number 4. Vic Flick, the iconic guitarist whose distinctive riff immortalized the James Bond theme, was a multifaceted musician celebrated for his contributions to some of the most recognizable music of the 20th century. Born Victor Harold Flick on May 14, 1937 in Surrey, England, he was introduced to music through his father, a teacher, and initially trained on the piano. But his passion for the guitar reshaped his future, leading him to join his father's band and eventually collaborate with the John Barry Seven. Flick's defining moment came in 1962 when he played the dynamic, attacking riff for the James Bond theme in Dr. No. This contribution, crafted with his Clifford Essex Paragon Deluxe guitar and a Vox AC-15 amplifier, became synonymous with Bond's suave yet dangerous persona. But his career extended far beyond espionage soundscapes. Flick worked on #1 hits like Petula Clark's Downtown and Peter and Gordon's A World Without Love, and collaborated with legends such as Jimmy Page, Eric Clapton, and Dusty Springfield. He was also pivotal in Tom Jones' It's Not Unusual and Ringo Starr's A Hard Day's Night theme. A true craftsman, Flick's innovations, such as modifying his guitar pickup with a crushed cigarette packet to achieve unique tones, exemplified his ingenuity. His influence stretched across genres, earning him a Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Guitar Museum in 2013. Offstage, Flick was a devoted husband to Judith, father to Kevin, and grandfather to Tyler. He passed away on November 19, 2024 at the age of 87. While his career was filled with highlights, his ability to create music that resonated across generations ensured his legacy will endure. Tributes to Vic Flick. Number 3. J. Saul Kane, the trailblazing UK producer, known for pioneering trip-hop under his alias Depth Charge, left an indelible mark on music. Born in 1969, Kane grew up in an era of cultural fusion, which heavily influenced his innovative style. His career began with collaborations alongside Tim Simonon of Bomb the Bass, but his unique genius emerged through his solo projects. Known for his ingenious use of samples from martial arts films, spaghetti westerns, and eclectic sources, Kane's work broke new ground in the late 1980s and early 1990s, shaping the trip-hop and big beat movements. His iconic 1994 album, Nine Deadly Venoms, and tracks like Shaolin Buddha Finger and Goal showcased his creative brilliance. Kane also made memorable contributions as the Octagon Man, exploring dance floor-focused soundscapes and solidifying his reputation for versatility. But his vision extended beyond music. He co-founded the Made in Hong Kong video company, introducing UK audiences to martial arts cinema, particularly works from the Shaw brothers. His passion for blending cinematic elements into his music made him a true innovator. Though he gained acclaim for his work, Kane maintained a sardonic and private demeanor. He later shifted focus to photography, further demonstrating his multifaceted artistry. Despite personal challenges and limited mainstream fame, Kane's influence reached far, inspiring labels like Ninja Tune and Mo Wax, and leaving a lasting legacy among peers and fans. J. Saul Kane passed away at the age of 55, with no cause of death disclosed. Tributes poured in from across the music world, celebrating his bold creativity and pioneering spirit. His innovative beats, sampling mastery, and genre-defining contributions ensure his place as a cornerstone of modern music. Tributes to J. Saul Kane. Number 2. Pat Coke Thaler was a pioneering educator, author, and activist whose impact resonated across multiple fields. Born Pauline Coke on April 11, 1932 in Newark, New Jersey, she grew up in a household shaped by resilience and ambition. Her father, an immigrant from Austria-Hungary, and her mother instilled in her a strong sense of purpose. She later adopted the name Pat during her teenage years in Brooklyn, where she attended Erasmus Hall High School. After earning a BA in English from Brooklyn College, Thaler furthered her education with a master's degree in school guidance. Her career began as a junior high school guidance counselor, but soon evolved into leadership roles in higher education. As director of continuing education at Marymount Manhattan College, and later as a dean at New York University, she dedicated herself to expanding educational opportunities for adult learners. Thaler co-authored Working Couples in 1980, a groundbreaking exploration of the challenges faced by dual-career households. She also co-wrote Eddie, Harold's little brother, with her brother, Ed Koch, a former New York City mayor, showcasing her ability to address diverse audiences. Her activism was equally noteworthy. She supported progressive causes, opposed the Vietnam War, and opened her home to a wounded South Vietnamese child. Fiercely independent, she balanced her role as her brother's supporter during his political campaigns with her desire to be recognized for her own accomplishments. Thaler married Alvin Thaler, a producer at CBS News, in 1956, and together they raised 3 sons. Widowed in 2008, she spent her later years in New Jersey, surrounded by her family. Pat Koch Thaler passed away at the age of 92, leaving a legacy defined by education, advocacy, and compassion. Tributes to Pat Koch Thaler. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Kristen Davis is honoring the life of her late father, Tom Atkinson, following his recent passing after a decade-long battle with Parkinson's disease. The Sex and the City star, 59, shared the heartfelt news on Instagram, reflecting on his extraordinary life and the profound impact he had on their family. Davis revealed that the family recently held a celebration of his life, complete with a jazz band, as per her father's detailed wishes. "We all learned new things about him because he led an extraordinary life," she wrote, describing his North Carolina roots and his remarkable career in psychology, where he delivered speeches worldwide. "He was born to be a teacher and loved it so much. He was brilliant and bright and people loved him." She also shared gratitude for her mother's unwavering support during Atkinson's health struggles, as well as the dedication of his medical team. Parkinson's, a progressive brain disorder, presented its challenges, but Davis praised her father's perseverance through it all. Concluding her tribute, Davis expressed deep love and appreciation for her father, saying, "We love you, Dad, and we are so grateful you lit up our lives and left us with so much." Friends and fans flooded the comments with condolences, including actor Jerry O'Connell, who wrote, "He must have been so proud of his baby girl. Rest in peace, King." News 2. Barry McGuigan, former world featherweight champion, opened up about the devastating loss of his daughter Danica McGuigan during an emotional conversation on "I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here." The Irish boxing legend reflected on her passing in 2019 after a short battle with bowel cancer at the age of 33. Danica was known for her roles in BBC Three's Can't Cope, Won't Cope, and various films. Speaking candidly with his campmates, McGuigan recalled Danica's earlier triumph over childhood leukemia. "When I was making the movie The Boxer with Daniel Day-Lewis, 3 weeks from the end, I had to leave because she'd been diagnosed with leukemia," he shared. "They thought she wasn't going to get better, but she fought back and won it. She had 2 years of chemo, and she came back strong." McGuigan grew tearful as he described the grief of losing her, with his campmates offering comfort. Fellow contestant Tulisa Kontostavlos praised his vulnerability, saying, "There are no rules to grieving, it's a reflection of your love." McGuigan expressed gratitude, saying, "You're all so lovely, I really appreciate it." The conversation resonated with campmate Colleen Rooney, who spoke about losing her sister Rosie to Rett syndrome in 2013. Rooney described the pain of losing a child, saying, "We're lucky to have what we've got." The heartfelt moments showcased the strength and resilience of the campmates as they bonded over shared experiences. News 3. 2 Baltimore families are calling for action after the tragic deaths of their loved ones, Ronald Silver II and Timothy Cartwell, while on duty as employees of Baltimore's Department of Public Works, DPW. Both men passed under preventable circumstances. Their families argue and are now urging the city to prioritize worker safety. Cartwell, a 17-year DPW veteran, died on November 11th in an on-the-job accident. He was pinned between a garbage truck and a pole in a narrow alley. Rushed to the University of Maryland Shock Trauma Center, Cartwell succumbed to his injuries later that day. His sister-in-law, Shantae Carroll, emphasized the urgency for change. "Don't wait another second. This could happen again." Silver's death in August highlighted another risk to workers. The 36-year-old collapsed during his route on a day with near-record high temperatures. His autopsy revealed hyperthermia, and his passing sparked outrage over insufficient protections for workers exposed to extreme heat. Both families demand improved working conditions, including access to water, air conditioning, and safety protocols. "Do the right thing for them," Ronald Silver, Sr. urged, advocating for changes to ensure other workers can return home safely. Following Silver's death, the city's Office of the Inspector General found numerous unsafe working conditions, yet workers are still awaiting concrete action. Carroll described her brother-in-law as a man of courage and kindness, adding, "He stood for what was right." The city has not yet responded to requests for comment. News 4. A California woman made an emotional discovery in July when she stumbled upon a bone belonging to a missing man she had known as a child. Kim Cabrera found the tibia bone of Mark Burley on the banks of the South Fork of the Eel River in Redway, according to the Humboldt County Sheriff's Office. Burley had been missing since October 2017. At the time, he was 32 years old and had recently been released from jail. Cabrera, who was a teacher's aide when Burley attended Myers Flat Community School, was deeply moved by the discovery. It brought back memories of him as a kid, full of energy and life, Cabrera told KRCR. He still had his whole life ahead of him. "It's heartbreaking." Authorities initially misidentified the bone as non-human. However, further analysis by anthropologists confirmed it belonged to Burley. Despite a thorough search of the area using canines, no additional remains were found. Cabrera remembered Burley as a bright, lively child with a promising future. "He was an entertaining, kind kid, and it's incredibly sad this is how his story ends," she said. Burley's family reported him missing 4 months after his disappearance. The investigation into his case remains active. Authorities are working to uncover more details, and anyone with information is encouraged to come forward. Cabrera hopes this discovery may provide some closure and answers. News 5. The family of Hana Kobayashi, a 30-year-old woman from Hawaii, is desperately seeking answers after she disappeared while traveling to New York City. Hana, an aspiring photographer, left Honolulu on November 8th, but never boarded her connecting flight in Los Angeles. She sent her family alarming text messages before her phone went silent, raising concerns about her safety. In a Facebook post, Hannah's relative Larry Pigeon shared that the last messages from her suggested she felt scared and believed someone was attempting to steal her money and identity. "She hasn't been heard from since, and we are gravely concerned for her safety," Pigeon wrote. Hannah's final phone ping was at Los Angeles International Airport, LAX, on November 11th. Family members told NBC News that her texts seemed out of character, with one message saying, "I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved." Her phone has since gone dark. Adding to the mystery, security footage reportedly captured Hannah with another individual near Pico Boulevard and Hill Street in downtown Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Police Department has confirmed that a missing persons report has been filed and the investigation is ongoing. A GoFundMe organized by her cousin Emmy Coe has been launched to support search efforts. Her movements have been unclear, Coe wrote. The family continues to retrace Hannah's steps, holding out hope for her safe return. News 6. A tragic shark encounter has claimed the life of 24-year-old commercial diver Jade Kahukore Dixon near New Zealand's Chatham Islands. The incident occurred on Tuesday, November 19th, when Jade was diving 500 miles east of the country's South Island. Authorities reported that he suffered critical injuries from an apparent great white shark attack. Jade was quickly transported to the Chatham Island Health Center, but despite efforts, he did not survive. Police confirmed the incident in a statement, offering their condolences to the family. He was rushed to Chatham Island Hospital but has since died. Police's thoughts are with his family, they said, noting the case will be referred to the coroner. Jade's father, Jackie Dixon, described his son as an amazing boy with a deep love for fishing and diving. He was very tough and would do anything to protect his family, Jackie shared. Reflecting on Jade's familiarity with the ocean, he mentioned his son often encountered great white sharks but remained fearless, viewing himself as one with the ocean. The Chatham Islands community is mourning the loss of a well-loved local. Mayor Monique Kroon expressed the collective grief, calling the event devastating for commercial divers. The community will be in total shock, she added. Jade, the director of Nomad Diving Limited, had been pursuing his passion since childhood. His legacy of courage and love for the sea will be remembered by family, friends, and the diving community. News 7. British TV host Davina McCall is making significant progress following her recent brain surgery to remove a rare tumor. Her partner, Michael Douglas, shared an update on November 18th, revealing that McCall, 57, is now out of the ICU and in good spirits. She really has made an enormous leap forward in the last 24 hours. She is out of ICU and loving awareness, Douglas wrote on Instagram, expressing gratitude for the support received from fans. McCall, known for hosting popular shows like Big Brother, underwent surgery after being diagnosed with a rare colloid cyst, a benign brain tumor. She discovered the condition during a routine health scan earlier this year. In a pre-recorded video posted before the operation, McCall described the tumor as 14 millimeters wide and noted its rarity, occurring in only 3 in a million people. She shared her determination to address the issue after consulting several neurosurgeons. Douglas, who has been dating McCall since 2019, reassured fans in an earlier update that she was exhausted but recovering in the ICU as a precaution. He has been by her side throughout the process, calling her care team excellent. McCall, a mother of 3, expressed her optimism before surgery, saying she was in good spirits and looking forward to recovery. With her family and fans rallying around her, McCall's journey is a testament to resilience and positivity. Number 1. Spencer Lawton Jr., a distinguished prosecutor and tireless advocate for justice, left an indelible mark on the legal community and beyond. Born in 1943, Lawton grew up with a commitment to fairness and public service that would define his career. After earning his law degree, he began private practice in Savannah, Georgia, before being elected as Chatham County District Attorney in 1980, a role he held for 28 years. Lawton's tenure was marked by groundbreaking advancements in victims' rights. He pioneered a victim witness assistance program to guide victims through the complexities of the criminal justice system, providing them with essential support. This model became a template for similar programs across Georgia, revolutionizing how victims were treated in the courtroom. While his professional contributions were vast, Lawton is perhaps best known for prosecuting the high-profile case involving antiques dealer Jim Williams, the subject of the best-selling book Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Despite the case's legal twists, including 4 trials and eventual acquittal, Lawton's poise and eloquence earned him widespread respect. Though the book painted him as an antagonistic figure, his colleagues remember him as a man of integrity and dedication. Beyond his courtroom achievements, Lawton championed legislative efforts to expand crime victims' rights. The 2010 Georgia law he helped craft guaranteed victims a voice during sentencing and ensured they were informed about developments in their cases. His advocacy set new standards for justice and compassion in legal proceedings. Spencer Lawton retired in 2008 but continued to influence legal reforms. He passed away at the age of 81, leaving behind a legacy of justice, professionalism, and empathy that shaped countless lives. Tributes to Spencer Lawton Jr. Paul Teal, a talented actor and vibrant soul, left an everlasting mark on both the entertainment industry and those fortunate enough to know him.